All right, guys. You know what? Let's get rolling, Randy. I'll start with you.
All right, Matt. Other than the one play, did you get everything you expected out of today?
Yeah. You know, I think there was some positives, a lot of positives, and yet still we've not played our best football. You know, we're heading into November, which is skewed a little bit just because of how this season is in terms of the reality of it, but it is still November. And if, number one, you want to be in a positive position, which we are and we have been in the past, but number two, you want to have the ability to play your best football. And I think that's a real challenge right now because we haven't done that. We didn't do that again today. And, you know, we got to continue to pound away at it. And the great thing is I know our kids really care. I know it's really important. And we've got elite leadership that allow that to have enough humility to say, man, we got to get better and continue to grind away to get better. And we're fortunate because in a lot of areas, our A players are playing A football. So I think that part's positive as well.
But Matt, would you rather have them playing like they are today, or would you rather have them played their best game already?
No, I think you want to build to that, Randy, and I think there's
okay.
no question. You know, I just know this. I know that the rest of the way it's going to take our best, and we are going to have to continue to pound away at it for sure.
Okay.
Matt, offensively, I know maybe you wanted more execution, but in terms of a blueprint of what works offensively for you guys, efficient day for Brock, big day for Breeze, lots of receivers involved. Is that what you guys want in terms of balance?
Yeah, you know, I do, and I think that, you know, again, you know, we're getting different things even over the last couple of weeks than, you know, I think that's one of the unique challenges that come with our offense is what you see on videotape is by no means what you get on Saturday. And so I think the ability to adapt and make in-game adjustments has become a real positive at times. And I think when we've played well, you've seen us have the ability to adapt. And again, I think that's a unique challenge with what we do offensively. You know, you're never getting what you see on videotape. So what you plan for, you might as well throw it out the window. And then you got to have the ability to adjust and adapt. And, you know, it takes a veteran quarterback and some veteran players to have the ability to do that within the game. And obviously a really good coaching staff to do those things as well. And you know, I thought we did an even better job today because it was totally different than what we had seen.
When you say that, is that you guys changing week to week, or you guys adapting to defenses?
Yeah, I just think it's more of how teams are playing us and forcing us to adapt each week. You know, again, there's not a lot of teams that play like we do in terms of personnel and how we play offensively. So I think it's a unique challenge that this group has had to face. You know, really, if you go back to the last 4 games, it's really looked that way every game. What we saw on videotape and planned for is certainly different than what we see. So, you know, credit to a lot of good defenses, but credit to our kids to have the ability to figure it out, adjust, and then continue to move forward within the game.
185 yards, 2 touchdowns for Breeze. You know, for this to be another day at the office for him, I guess what can you say about how he's playing?
Yeah, you know, I think, Travis, my piece of it is he's running the ball outstanding. You know, I thought last week there were some other things as well as he ran the ball that I really challenged him to be better in, and I thought he did a really good job of going to work on those things. And again, you know, I think you guys know me well enough that the statistics are one thing. I want our guys to become the best version of themselves they can be. And Brees has still got that out there. As great as of a player he is and a lot of the really good things he's doing, there's still more out there. There's still another level. And I think for that, I look forward to watching that continue to grow and develop. And again, I think that's what happens when you're a young, talented player. The expectations grow, and certainly my expectations are really high.
Matt, when you see that West Virginia smoked Kansas State, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, it's college football, Randy. You know, I think right now the reality of this season, I think getting caught up in anything other than the present is really challenging because I think it's one of those years where these 18 to 22-year-old kids are going through more than just football. This isn't just school and academics in November and the grind of it's coming. You're dealing with COVID. You're dealing with social interaction and lack thereof it. And I just think this is a really unique time and a really unique challenge. And the team that's going to have the ability to come out of this, man, you're going to have proven your worth because you really had the ability to stay the course. And that's going to be a great challenge for everybody involved. And, man, there's still a lot of football left, and it demands your best every day if you just want to have the opportunity to win a football game. And I think it proves winning right now is really, really hard.
Game ball to Hunter.
Say that again.
A game ball goes to Hunter Deckers, yes?
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm really happy for him, Randy. You know, I think he's a young man that's super talented. You know, I'm really excited he got a chance to get in the game and go play. I think his future is really bright. I know you've asked a lot about that, and it's hard to answer that until we can show it. But I think the reality of it is he's going to be really special, and we'll continue to watch him grow and develop. And, you know, I think, you know, from that standpoint, Aiden Bauman's, you know, right there as well, and didn't get a chance to get him in either yet. But I think both those guys, you know, really provide a really firm foundation of this program.
Matt, I got to on your kicking game again. Connor obviously missed the early one, but bounced back, kick return for the touchdown. I guess you evaluate that state for the game.
Yeah, you know, from Connor's standpoint, Blake dropped the snap. So, you know, that was an operation standpoint. You know, I'd be the first to tell you if it was a Connor situation. But, you know, I think what was really big for Connor, we do have a lot of faith in Connor. And Connor, you know, stepping in there into the wind and hitting that big field goal, I think that was really big. Especially when, you know, what happened, an operational error early, and obviously what happened last week. You got to be tough. And the one thing why Connor Sally's our kicker is he is tough. He's a tough kid. The kickoff situation is something that I got to evaluate. You know, we've done a really good job in our coverage of kickoffs from what had occurred the first game of the season. Today, you know, why that happened, I don't know. You know, it's certainly a little bit of a goofy day with the wind and trying to, you know, find ways, especially with us, to be unique and different, whether that's on me, which I'm going to put the blame on myself for trying to do too much. I'll evaluate it and move ourselves forward.
Good.
Thanks, Matt.
Are we good?
I got one question real quick. Post game, it looks like you and Coach Miles had a few words. Just wondering what he said to you and what that conversation was.
Yeah, you know, I think just really quick and complimentary of, I thought the fight of his team and you know, obviously had some kind words about our team, but really that was it.
And then just second, Landon Akers had a career day. I guess what did you see out of him today, and was that something going into the game where you thought that he was going to be more involved?
Well, number one, you know, I think Landon has played really good football. You know, a lot of people don't get a chance to talk enough about what Landon has done for our team. You know, you're talking about a guy that's probably our best special teams player 2 years in a row. And when Tariq has gone down, I mean, from TCU and the play he makes against TCU with a couple of those big runs and catches to really what he's done today. You know, I think the big thing for us is, you know, Landon was dinged up. You know, wasn't 100% healthy last week. I thought that really hurt us because Landon's one of the fastest kids in our program, and he's one of the most veteran guys in our program. And again, a senior that's playing his best football when it's needed. So I thought that hurt us a week ago. You know, he was obviously a lot more healthy today, and it showed, and it showed from our offensive standpoint, because we will continue to need Landon Akers playing at his best if we want to be at our best.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Be safe. Thank you. Yep.